I feel like I just finished a master's degree in high finance because I was told yesterday that IONQ was buying out Skywater. I used to own about 3,000 shares of Skywater, but about 2 weeks ago I did an analysis of Skywater, and Samantha told me they weren't on strong financial ground. They were facing some liquidity problems, and I sold a third of my holdings. So I'm down to, 2,250 shares. So I went in and I said, okay, I need to understand what the ramifications are of IONQ, which is a quantum computing architect, if you will, buying SKYT, which is a semiconductor foundry. In fact, the only governmentally approved semiconductor factory in the United States, and approved by the DOJ, because they not only they manufacture and design, so they handle the whole gambit of producing semiconductors. But why is this startup, if you will, IONQ, buying Skywater? And most importantly, what should I do about it? Should I buy, sell, or hold? So I read the document, and it says that I'm going to get $15 per share of IONQ plus $20 worth of shares of IONQ. Yeah, that's what I thought too. And then I say, it's a marriage of a factory that has low margins to a quantum computing architect, which eventually I would think would have high margins, because once they make the design and then farm it out, it's made, and then they just sell the design over and over. So it looked like maybe it would work, but I didn't know. So what I do is I have built two AI agents, Samantha and Bart, and I say, okay, here's all the information I could find on the internet on both of these companies and on the particulars of this acquisition. Tell me what I should do. And so she came back and basically said that here's the mechanics of it. And as I said, it looks like my payout will be 2,250 shares that will generate $33,750 in cash plus $1,125 or 1,125 shares of IONQ. So mathematically, the numbers work out that if IONQ stays at somewhere around $40 a share, I'm good. I get back financially, either in cash or in shares, close to what I had the day of the announcement. So now what I have to figure out is this merger something that I can make money on? So what I then did was say, okay, Samantha and Bart, you take these numbers and you equate, based upon your knowledge of how the quantum computer industry is evolving, and project for me what is the price of IONQ going to be the end of 2026, 27, 28, start of 2029, and put it in a podcast so that I can listen to it over and over and then read the document that they produced as well and come with an understanding of what's going to happen. So that's where I am right now. And I created the podcast, I listened to it, and I shared it with my tribe members. And then I told them I'll make a video that I'll put out this morning so that, again, that will help you come to some better understanding. I think it's a good deal. I think what it is it's kind of like if NVIDIA had designed its GPU and then had a foundry that it could make its GPU, where would it be today relative to where it is today? And again, it's putting together everything in one package and not having to, because right now, NVIDIA is basically saying, we could sell more chips if we could get them. Well, why can't they get them? Because Taiwan Semiconductor has to work them into their schedule. And so it isn't like they own Taiwan Semiconductor and they can dictate when to produce the chips. I see IONQ. Now, I don't know how many quantum computer chips the world is going to need in the future, but it looks to me like they're bringing the best of both worlds together, and somehow they put this together before all the other quantum computing companies thought of it. And I think they just might have pulled something off. You listen, you come to my website, I'll give you 14 days. You come to the website, sign up for a 14-day free trial, and you listen, you go to the icon on my tell sheet for IONQ, and you'll see it says deep dive. It's there now. I put it up for my tribe members so that they could get a before everybody else understanding of what is going to happen and make a decision for themselves. Do they want to? Because once this comes to understanding, IONQ is either going to take off or it's going to crash and burn. I want you to understand it, and I want you to go and then come to our Discord and we have a discussion collectively about this and say, did we just figure out something before the rest of the world did? I believe IONQ did. I think they trumped all the other players in the quantum field by gaining, and because again, there is not another foundry in the US that can match SkyWater. Okay, and that's why I started buying it about 2 years ago, when I realized that if I'm the US government and I'm putting a semiconductor in a nuclear submarine or a fighter jet or any governmental helicopters or whatever, I can't have it made anywhere but in the United States. And SkyWater was the only option. And so that's why I made a ton of money off of SkyWater. I think I made one mistake 2 weeks ago by selling a third of it, but I think we'll recover quite well. Take a look at it, and you tell me what you think.